Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, Bible reading today. Study the Bible with me. And the Bible reading today will be taken from Proverbs 1, Proverbs 1, verse 20 to 25. Proverbs 1, verse 20 to 25. So, the Bible says, "Listen, wisdom is calling out in the streets and marketplaces, calling loudly at the city gates and wherever people come together. Foolish people," he said, "foolish people, how long do you want to be foolish? How long will you enjoy pouring scorn on knowledge? Will you never learn? Listen, when I reprimand you, I will give you good advice and share my knowledge with you. I have been calling you, inviting you to come, but you would not listen. You paid no attention to me. You have ignored all my advice and have not been willing to let me correct you." So that's the Bible reading today. So what is this verse in the Bible? What is the lesson we learned from this verse in the Bible? What is it teaching us? What is it teaching us? It's teaching us wisdom calls. Wisdom calls out to anyone. Wisdom calls out to anyone. This verse is emphasizing that wisdom is not exclusive to a particular group or class of people. It's teaching us that wisdom is not exclusive to a particular group or class of people. Wisdom is for everyone. Wisdom is for everyone who is ready to be wise, who is ready to get it from God, who is ready to let God give him or her. So wisdom is accessible to everyone. You understand? That's what this verse is teaching us. This verse is also teaching us accessible guidance. Accessible guidance. Wisdom is not hidden. It makes itself known in the street and squares, demonstrating its accessibility to all who seek it. If you seek for wisdom, you will receive wisdom. In fact, you're supposed to be praying for wisdom more than praying for your needs. Wisdom, when you have wisdom, you have everything. When you have wisdom, you will be able to gain everything. You'll be able to have knowledge. You'll be able to make the right decisions. So pray for wisdom more than you pray for that desire. When you wake up in the morning, ask God for wisdom to be able to walk through the whole day. Because with wisdom, you will not fall into trouble. So it's accessible to those who seek it. If you ask for it, God will give you. So also I learned rejection of wisdom. Rejection of wisdom. Despite the availability of wisdom, the passage warns against rejecting it. The foolish choose to ignore and despise wisdom counsel. So God is telling us not to reject wisdom. If you have access to wisdom, grab it and hold on to it. Don't reject it. Don't reject it. If God is giving you wisdom, grab it and accept it. Don't reject it. Only foolish people will reject wisdom. Only foolish people are not wise. So I also learned consequences of rejection. Consequences of rejection. The consequences of rejecting wisdom are there. The passage hints at calamity and distress as outcomes for those who turn away. So there's consequences for not having wisdom. That is why when people make wrong decisions and make mistakes, it's because they don't have wisdom. The consequences the consequences of rejecting wisdom will destroy you. There's consequences for rejecting wisdom. You must accept wisdom. You must learn how to be wise. You must pray to God to give you wisdom. Wisdom will not make you ignore the right advice or right teaching. Wisdom will not make you to accept the wrong and make wrong decisions. Wisdom will help you to take the right steps. Wisdom is very profitable. Wisdom is profitable. So I also learned ignored warnings. Ignored warnings. The people had been warned repeatedly, but they choose not to heed the advice. So this verse is emphasizing the importance of paying attention to wisdom when it is offered. When wisdom is offered to you, pay attention to it. When God is talking to you, pay attention to it. God can use people to talk to you. God can use people to talk to you. Don't reject it. Pay attention to wisdom. Some people, rather than them to pay attention to wisdom, they act like they are wise enough. Nobody is ever wise enough. That is why you keep feeding your soul, feeding your spirit with wisdom. Keep feeding it. There are people God will bring to your life that will teach you wisdom. So all you have to do is learn. Read the Bible. The Bible will teach you wisdom. Okay? Don't reject it. Alright? Pay attention to it. I also learned discard for correction. Discard for correction. The rejection of wisdom is coupled with a refusal to accept correction, highlighting the stubbornness that can lead to one's downfall. There are people who will never accept correction. There are people who will never accept correction because of their stubbornness. And stubbornness can lead you to downfall. It can lead you to lose blessings that God has given you. When you discard correction, there's always problem. When you discard correction, you always go backward, and still keep going to where you have left because you discard correction. So God is warning us not to discard correction. Not to discard correction. God is warning us not to be stubborn. Rather, be wise. Don't reject wisdom. Pray for wisdom. There are people who have never prayed for wisdom since the beginning of this year. And they have made lots of mistakes. They have made wrong decisions. They have let anger destroy them because they were not wise enough to keep quiet. Because there are times you speak and there are times you have to be quiet. So God is teaching us to be wise. Wisdom is very profitable. So today, instead of asking for that request again that you asked God yesterday, today ask for wisdom all through today. Ask God to direct you. Ask God to give you wisdom so that you will not make mistakes. So today, this is the Bible reading for today. Thank you very much for listening. All right. Thank you. I'll be posting this topic on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to post my YouTube channel before the end of today on TikTok, so you can follow me and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Bye.